In this video, we're going to talk about probability samples. Sampling is a very important concept whenever you're going to do a research, because we have the populations and we want to take a sample that represent that populations. So how are we going to take this sample? We want to take this sample in a certain way, so this sample, it can be valid representative for the total populations. So let's see the following example. Let's assume we have a school with 8 classes. From class 1 to 4 is for females, and from class 5 to 8 for males. And we have 200 students, and we want to take a sample, see from those students, and we want the sample here present the whole school. Let's assume we need only 50 students from out of the 200. So if we want to take a simple random sample, this is what we're going to do. We're going to assign a number for each student from 1 to 200. Then we're going to pick up some of those those of the student randomly. So for example, we're going to take student number 3, student number 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 15, 21, 72, and so on. So you can see we're going to pick up those numbers randomly, either through a software or any type of random methods. Then we're going to call this methods as a simple random sample. In the systematic random sample, in this example, we're going to take a student based on certain way. For example, we have 200 students and we need 50. So if you're going to divide 200 over 50, is going to be 4. So each fourth student, we're going to take him or take her in the sample. For example, student number 4, student number 8, student number 12, student number 16, and so on until the end of our study. So it's going to be a system there how we're going to take the student. That's why we call it systematic random sample. In stratified random sample, sometimes it's very important to get 50% exactly of the females and 50% of the males. If you want to have exactly 50% or 60-40 or 55-45, then we have to do stratified samples. In this example, we're going to divide males and females. Then we're going to have a number from 1 to 100 for the males and 1 to 100 over the females. Then we're going to pick up random numbers. From 1 to 100 for the males, we're going to pick up 25. And from 1 to 100 for females, we're going to pick up also 25. So in this case, we're going to be guaranteed that we're going to have 50% male and 50% females. Because with a simple random sample, we cannot guarantee that. We need 50, but we can get 27 females and 23 males, or 31 females and 19 males, and so on. But with the stratified, we're going to guarantee that we have equal percentage in each group. The other method here is the cluster sample. In the cluster sample here, we're going to use the classes rather than the student. So we're going to take classes rather than student. What we're going to do in this case, we're going to have number for each class from 1 to 8. Then we're going to pick up 2 classes because we need only 50. Each class has a 25 student. So we're going to pick up 2 classes randomly. So out from 1 to 8, it could be class 2 and class 7. So in this case, if you are lucky, you have 1 class females and 1 class males. Or class 3 and 5, also 1 class females, or 1 class females and 1 class males. However, it could be end up with the 2 classes females, like 1 and 3, or 2 and 4, or 1 and 4, or 2 classes males. But this could be randomly. So that's one of the things that you have to take the whole groups. It helps if you have a large area that you're going to take a different state. Within each state, you have different city. Within each city, you're going to have different school. Within each school, you're going to have a different classes. So you can take it as a cluster, multi-level random sample. So the steps here to take your samples: first, you have to identify your target populations. Then you're going to see how you're going to access those target populations, decide what methods you want to do. You're going to use simple random sample or clustering or systematic. Then you're going to assign the number for those students, or if you're going to do cluster, you're going to assign number for the classes, and then you're going to start to take your random sample. Thank you.